craving a midnight snack, were you? I did consider bringing a few sweets, but decided this wasn't an appropriate occasion. I couldn't sleep. Had a few things on my mind. I know it's late, so I'll try not to talk your ear off. It's Xenos. I keep thinking back to Garlemald when he'd taken control of your body. An altogether terrifying experience, to say the least, and one that served as a harsh reminder. No one, no matter how strong or quick or clever, is invincible. Not even you. And as much as it might seem at times that you are, one misstep, one mistake, and that's that. Which is why, even though I know you've heard it 1,000 times before, I'm going to tell you to take better care of yourself. Because you really, really should. It goes without saying that we're all committed to this fight. But that doesn't mean that we need to throw our lives away. You know how I feel about noble sacrifices. Right, that's settled. We'll be keeping the acts of gratuitous bravado to a minimum. When I looked father in the eye and swore we'd find a way to avert this tragedy, it wasn't a promise just for him. It was a promise for you, too.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too. But is it true they brought back tempered Garlean soldiers?
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Another day, another commission of paramount importance. Well, what have we here? Hey, are you all right? that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more. The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat has abated. Yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
And lo, vile beasts did rise. Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash. Sun scorches earth and boils seas. And our sins ascend unto the heavens. Three dooms to unmake all we were.
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
My friends, I trust you have heard the news.
We have. What can you tell us of the situation, Your Excellency?
Last night, the Isle was rocked by tremors, and the earth itself cried out. Aloft, the heavens began to burn. From all about, unholy beasts, the likes of which we had never seen, came forth in fury and rage. No. To say they came forth would be inexact. The people of Radzat-Han themselves transformed into these baleful fiends. Though the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of the lot, wrought havoc upon us here in our fair city. Though they bear superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are ungodly abominations. The people decry them as blasphemies. The Large One's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to quell the threat.
And what of Vritra?
I think this is literally the end of the world. I think they're gonna do it.
His own accord, and yet he knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday his beloved people.
Can you hear the mic?
I pray his boundless compassion and mercy does not deter him from taking unenviable but necessary
Yes, again. But this one is now going to affect not only this
Understood.
realm, but all the other 14 shards, air quotes. And the moon is going to be our arc. We have to, if we can't stop the end of the world, they're going to put all the people on this planet onto the moon, and then
our regiments approach the north from several
find somewhere else to live.
A number of units set to depart from the docks of Yedlin.
But apparently calamities in all the other shards are causing the Elder Primals, Zodiark and Hydaelyn, to gain strength. But I already killed Zodiark, so now things are getting crazy. They did the Metal Gear Solid thing where you get all the key cards and try to deactivate the nuclear thing, when you actually cause the thing that you're trying to avoid. We got another cleansed fist. The cleansed fist count. That's up to like 5 now.
As we'll ever be. Let's go.
So in the last expansion, we went to another shard, which was corrupted by light. And we brought the darkness to the world. And we saved that shard, but we've learned that... Sorry, can you repeat that? Start from the beginning of the game, please. No. No. That would be a very long stream. But essentially, you've been trying to stop apocalypses in all these other worlds, reflections, but Kingdom Hearts is weird. We just came back from the moon, and now shit's going down. I get it. But it ain't making me laugh. But I get it. The director, Yoshi P, said in interviews before the release that they were like, are they crazy? We did some things in this story that's going to make everything... Like, they were like, I mean, I know they're building it up and hyping it up or whatever, but... Ever play Skyrim? No. Across the 10 versions, it's not for the lulz. And not for the lulz? No. I see it's been redone a dozen times. Just like Final Fantasy. Do I want Estidian? Or do I want Alizé? I want Estidian. Alright, dungeon hype. Gotta say, I'm into it 10 years later, finally. Hey, late. You should stream your Skyrim runs. Nah. I was gonna put the camera on. I feel weird not streaming while I'm playing, but I want to put on the camera because I want to enjoy this part of the story. It's pretty significant. But it's as deep as an MMO, but not online. The reason why I like this game so much is because it's essentially a single-player Final Fantasy game with MMO elements. So it's perfect for the dad life. Yeah, I can't relate. But I'm glad that is something that you're falling into. Alright, so we're gonna dot him up with Goring Blade. 14 looks cool though, just saying. It is! Like, I love this game. And that's gonna let me do Atonement. And the story really is the best Final Fantasy story I've ever played. The voice acting is better than any Final Fantasy game. I would dare say the soundtrack is the best of all of them. It's nice to see they finally found a way to do a proper MMO. Yes. And you know how I rocked with MMOs. I would get not bored, but I was ready to tap out after like one run to the prison.
These are children of Stavne.
And EverQuest was hot back then. It was. Oh shit! Hold up. Some days I do miss EverQuest. Imagine all of the nonsense we had to go through in order to play that game. 3 PlayStation 2s with the hard drive and the modem. And then the connection. I'm surprised we were able to pull that off back then. Imagine the bandwidth that was needed in order to do that. Wasn't that on 56K? Am I crazy in thinking that? That was hot, not gonna lie. Very true.
You
underestimate me.
56K, then we got the cable modem. Woo! The good old days. The golden age.
This is the only way. I shall silence the beasts of the air. Pray continue onward.
Things getting serious now. And of course I got a main paladin for this expansion. You remember a game called WildStar? It was supposed to be like the big next thing, and then it ended up just like kind of petering out. Let's cast some spells. I keep forgetting that. To be honest, I don't even know how I hooked that up back then. I know we got a second phone line when I first started playing, but I don't know what my... Oh, wow. WildStar was not my thing. It looked cool. But yeah, even after trying like DC Online and heard good things, but not for me. Hey, maybe it'll take you another 10 years to get put on by it, like Skyrim. So you might just be able to see the end of the world. City of Heroes was great, yes. And they don't, the servers are down for that now. There's no more City of Heroes anymore, right? EverQuest, WoW, City of Heroes were my top 3 MMOs. What about Neverwinter? Yeah, no Moss. City of Heroes. Okay. Rest in peace. Shout out to City of Heroes. I hear that they are making a Marvel MMO. Big nope of Neverwinter. I don't know how it popped up, but I think something in my YouTube sent a video with the thumbnail worst, like it was a series, bad MMOs, and the episode was about Neverwinter. It was a time waster, not a game, to be honest. Yeah, I could imagine. I want to see. I would really like to see how Neverwinter looked on a PlayStation 5, because all these games do be looking real nice. Note of despair. Shield ups. Alright, that was a raid-wide attack. Mouth off.
You cannot stop us.
Oh shit, what the fuck is this? That's kind of creepy. Cool concept and playstyle, but it's way too grindy and full of microtransactions. What is left? Oh my god. I do love the classic D&D worlds and non-cartoony art style. Yeah, I don't know, it's so weird. You would think that we would be more tuned into that realm, but I couldn't tell you one thing about it. Well, wait a minute, I'm confused. What's going on here? What is this? Oh, my shit's all backwards. Ah, shit. Hey, okay. That was kind of spooky. And shield up. Tank buster.
You underestimate me.
Ever seen Lord of the Rings? Basically that with a mix of early seasons Game of Thrones. You know, the only interest I had in Lord of the Rings was the Shadows of Mordor game. All that was really dope. Final Fantasy Tactics. Ooh.
Away with you!
Final Fantasy Tactics probably has to be my favorite. Like, lived in world. Ivalice. And there is a big chunk of Ivalice content in 14. %. Ah, shit. Yep. Clemency, let's go, okay.
All or nothing.
This is just the first boss, too. To be honest, I love FF6 so much, probably because it's old tech. If they made that game now, they would Nomura the hell out of it. Oh my god, yes. I do like the Nomura shit, but it's out of control now. It's out of control. It was good when it was subtle, but now it's just literally, okay, what kind of fuckery can we do now? Character. New helmet hype. Let's go. What do we got here? Looking like Aladdin in the bitch.
What is this vile presence I sense? The horde draweth near. Be on your guard.
Here we go. Dot him up.
Gloves are off.
Since Trev is so into Nightmare Before Christmas, he found a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2 because it has Jack. Oh, nice. I'm gonna be honest. Kingdom Hearts and the other Capcom game they made. That's weird. I wonder if there's a way I can make it so that more of what you're saying pops up on there. Or I could just check the chat. Open up my Twitch. Hey, there we go. Yeah, Oogie's Revenge on PS2 is basically Devil May Cry with an NBC theme. What? What? No way. I would actually want to play that. I love me Devil May Cry. We have to get away from here. Night Before Christmas, I mean. I had a feeling you meant that. Oh shit, okay. Does this look familiar? These mobs look familiar? Oh shit. Alright, let's dot him up. Terminus Horrors first. Buff up. Royal Authority on 1. That's a dot. Oh, we'll throw up Arm's Length 2. So as they attack me, as you can hear now, they're being slowed, which means less attacks, which means my healer. Good luck with everything, brother. Gotta go clean up the house a bit before tonight. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. It was really cool. I appreciate you. I'll be here. I'll be streaming all day, pretty much. I've got nothing else going on. Can't really do much of anything. Merry Christmas, dude. I love you. I'll let you know if the world ends. So yeah, it's real cool. My buddy stopped by. Caught the stream at a really good time. We got some serious stuff going on over here. We are at the end of days, I think. Now we're running through an 86 dungeon. We're getting close, man. We're a little bit more than halfway through. Alright, get some aggro real quick. Pop off this atonement. Hit him with some magics. 2, 1. And then finish off with Conflator. Burn him down.
I will not hold back.
I should have had arm's length up. Oh, that's spooky looking. Stand by for a second. no choice but to go through it, right?
There!
Meaningless destruction. Nice.
You underestimate me!
So far, holy water. Spray. Okay. Just like in that other dungeon.
This will hurt. This will hurt.
Last one. %. Alright, killing the bike, we're keeping it going though.
underestimate me! underestimate me!
It's going to be the mark! I have you!
As I feared.
What is it?
The beast was there, and now it is no more. Yes?
Indeed. We saw it plain. But you didn't, did you?
I saw nothing. Not the blasphemy that perished here, nor the other men turned beasts. And because of this, I now see all too well. There is no ether. Where the creatures should be, I saw naught but emptiness.
Emptiness? But that would mean...
Recall the words of the Watcher. 'Twas a stagnancy of ether, a cessation of flow, leading to decay and absence, that led the ancients to conclude their star was dying. This is the same phenomenon. The instant these people are seized by the transformation, their ether begins to rot and crumble away like dried mud. Until, from their corporeal forms to their very souls, naught remains.
But the beast spoke with its dying breath. Surely at least a sliver of the man it was endured.
Mayhap so. But even if the process was incomplete, it was little more than a faint residue.
God be good. You're saying they cannot be saved?
Not by any means known to me. Or by any means at all, like as not. For there is naught left to save.
They return not even to the ethereal sea.
The beasts rage on, their hunger insatiable. Even deprived of their master, they perpetuate his legacy of hate. Once proud sons and daughters of Thavnir, all of them, and now I spill their blood.
Vitra, my friends, I am heartened to see you safe.
You put your secret at risk.
Those closest to me already know the truth. A truth I must now share with one and all. Vitra, calamity has come to Radzatan. Our fair nation is rent by screams of pain and despair. More than ever, we require a strong leader to shepherd us through the storm. Reveal your true self to our people, Vitra, and guide us to salvation.
What madness is this, I-One? Thou dost forget thyself. Were we to reveal our duplicity, it would do naught but foster confusion and chaos. Nay, I shall remain the Satrap's loyal ally, and do battle with the beasts. Easing hearts and leading the people to safety is thy task, and thine alone. I ask that you remain at Ahewan's side, and render unto him what aid you may. I know not what lies ahead, but without you, Radzatan will not survive.
Take me with you. I am as at home fighting in the air as I am on land. Take me with you.
Were my words unclear? I require no assistance. Thy place is at Ahewan's side.
Estinian, here. The last thing you ever wanted, a link pearl. We'd gain much from knowing your elevated perspective. And it'll keep you from getting lonely, which I know you loathe.
You heard the man. Seems I'm coming with you after all.
Then I pray thy grip is iron. Be it on thy head if thou dost chance to fall.
Fair enough. Now, shall we?
I fear it is as Vitra says. We will not survive this on our own. While I am loath to impose upon you again.
I would insist if you did not. 'Tis the very reason we have come.
Then once more I find myself without words to thank you properly. Let us return to the capital and plan our next course of action.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the Satrap!
The Satrap!
Thank the heavens!
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share...
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
You are?
I'm Matya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Ah,
I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, sink their fangs into him? The fangs! The screams!
Get away from her, now!
We've got to kill them before it spreads!
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run! As fast as you can! No! Our people, you must save them. My son. Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes, you will survive. You must. Be strong, my friends!
Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations! Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. No.
I say, leave the city to us. Matcha, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right! With them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.